Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we'd try something a little quicker, and it's not an entire project, it's just how you prepare florals for a project that involves a lot of florals. In particular, when you're making tulip wreaths that are very popular right now, or are in the springtime. We're kind of beyond the tulip season right now, but this applies to any florals that you want to prepare to use in a wreath that you're making. And so the tulips are a good example of florals that need some preparation. If you're going to make a quality product and sell it to your customers, you don't want them to get it and then have all the flower heads fall off on their front step. So you need to put in a little work ahead of time to ensure a quality product at the end of the design. So let's move down to the table and we'll take a look at these tulips. Okay, we're working with a Michael's tulip bush, and they're pretty much the only place you can get these mini tulips. They're not great big ones, they're little ones, and they're the ones that are best suited for a full tulip wreath. And I get mine mostly by ordering them online from Michael's, because when you go to the store, they're generally all out of stock, or they don't have enough of the color that you need. And for a full tulip wreath, I need 12 of these bushes. And a partial wreath that I make on a grapevine, which has a bow in it as well, might take about 6 of these. So you have to, especially on the full tulip wreath, you need quite a few of them, and they don't often have that many available. So I ordered them online. But they're great, and you wait till they're on sale, and then they're only $1.99 a bush. And that is really good. So let's start to prepare this. And a Michael's mini tulip bush has 8 stems on it. So we'll start by cutting off the stems, separating them. So we push up all the greenery, and then about 1 inch from the bottom of the greenery, I snip it off. That way you have enough stem for your need in the design. And if it needs to be a little shorter, then you can clip it off. But if you don't leave enough, then you're kind of out of luck. So let's continue to push these up and clip them off. I had planned to do this tutorial early in the very beginning of spring, or actually the end of the winter season, in preparation for spring. But I had so many technical difficulties trying to record it and then get it where it needed to go, that the time passed and I just had to move on. But I thought we would go back and do it anyway, even though spring wreaths are not what most people are looking for right now. You're looking for summer, and actually might even be looking ahead till fall. So, but taking care of the detail here is something that you need to do no matter what kind of floral you're working with. If there's a head on a stem, then you need to take that extra time and check each one to make sure they're on there securely. And then you've got yourself a really nice result at the end of the design. So we've pushed up the greenery. Now we're going to tug each little tulip head just a little bit. If you pull them hard enough, they'll all come off. But you give them a little tug to see if they're on there. And if they stay, then you're good and you can move on. And but you also, at the same time, you want to check the shape of your tulip, because some of them can really be wonky. And that one was folded in a little bit, but sometimes you can just reshape it with your fingers. You put them where they need to be, and they've got a reasonably good shape. That one has a little dent. So you reshape it and you're good to go. So that's a good one that's ready to use in a design. But sometimes, and I'm sure we'll find one as we go along, you'll find ones that don't resemble tulips very much. And so let's give these a tug. And they're good. But oh baby, look at this one. Yikes. So we're going to have to tuck the innards back in there and try to reshape this one. That one's all, the petals all doubled over inside. So let's pull it out. Try to give it a better tulip shape. And then you do as much as you can, and then if it's still looking a little funky, then you come in with your glue gun. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little glue to hold that crazy petal in place there. So get out the glue gun and just give it a little dab. Little dot of glue. Not much. You don't want it oozing through your petal. And your tulip doesn't have to be perfect either. You just get it into a better shape. And then because there's so many tulips crowded in next to each other in the design, they kind of help one another and hold them in place as well. So these two are pretty good. So we'll move along and check the next one. Little tug. Okay, our shapes are all pretty good, right? Yep, move that one along. Let's see, that's a tug and a tug, we're good. This one's a little bit open, a little more open than I like it. So I'll see if I can convince it to get into its place with my hand, and if I can't, then I'll bring the glue gun. Okay, it's wanting to stay a little bit open. So I'm going to go in there and put a little bit of glue. I have to glue a couple of these petals in place. All right. Let's see, let's do this one. Oh, and look, the head came off while I was working. So I guess that's fortunate. Let me finish gluing this tulip head, and then we'll put a little dot of glue to put it back on its stem. As soon as that glue comes out of that glue gun, that'll just be festive. Okay. I think I'm going to go one more dot. And then this will be in pretty good tulip shape. All right, that's got a more closed look to it. Okay, now we have to put some glue on the little stem and reattach. Okay, on you go. There. So there it is, looking much better. And it's not going to fall apart when we use it in the design. All right, tug, tug, tug. They're good. That one has a good shape. This one is way open. Way open. And I don't think I can coax it into staying together. So this is definitely a job for the glue gun. All right, let's see, a little bit more here. Any day now. Come on out, glue. Don't want too much to come out, so I'm trying to be careful. All right, let's see, where else? Over here. All right, that's a much better shape now. It's not all flying open. But then there's this guy here. Oh my. Not only open, but he's kind of smashed. So we'll see if we can fluff it up a little bit. And that petal wants to lay down. All right, let's get a little glue in here. Put it in place. Do this side, and then I think that'll be enough for that one. Just needed those two spots to help it along. Okay, so that's better. They'll look just fine in the design. Oh, and the glue strings. If you've seen me before, you know that glue strings drive me insane. Okay, next one. Give it a tug, and a tug. So they're all on good, but I see a couple of squirrely looking ones here. Let's see if we can just mold it into position. Sometimes you can tuck a wonky petal underneath, and that's okay. Like that one, I tucked that one inside, and the other petals helped hold it into a good shape. This one, I don't know. This one looks like somebody sat on it. So let's see if we can poof that up, and it's got a petal that's all doubled over in there. Let's see what we can do. Sometimes you crease them a little bit, and that's just all they need to get in better shape. And sometimes you can tuck one petal under another. And sometimes you just have to get out the glue gun. And this is going to be a glue gun one. So let's put a little bit there. Any day now. Come on out. There. Okay. Oh, come here. I think I have to glue this side, and then I think it'll be all right. Okay. Hold that in place. Yep, much better. Now this guy up here is looking a little smashed too. Boy, this was all three of them were a little weird. Let's see what we can do here to help it. I think maybe a little glue here. Hold it there. I think just that one spot's enough. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to have a little bit of nicer shape. So I think that one's good, and I can put that off to the side. All right, we have 2 more to look at here. Give it a little tug, tug, tug. All right, they all stayed on. Oh, this is another one that's got a lot of weird shapes to it, doesn't it? Yikes. Okay, well that one I just could do with my hands, and that put them all in a pretty good position. This one, you can see that one's folded down, that one's sideways. Oh, for pity's sake. Okay, let's see what we can make happen here. Well, move them around, squash them up a little bit. I think this one, let me see, maybe I'll get away with just one little dab of glue in there. Not too shabby. Okay, yeah, that brought that one into line. Now let's see this one up top. What have we got going on here? Let's see, I'm definitely gonna need a little bit of encouragement. Let's put a little bit of glue there. And maybe this one over here. That one over there. Yep. And that put it into a better shape. So, one more. Give it a tug. Okay, they're all in there. Okay. Secure enough. That one's got a nice shape. This one's got a little bit of a crazy petal. See if we can tuck it. And if that'll do it. Yep, that did it. And that's back into a nice shape. And then the one up here, and this has another folded down petal like on the other one. Oh boy, that's not only folded up, they got it caught underneath the stamen on the inside. There. Now that's unusual. But I got it unstuck, and I think just shaping it with my fingers is enough. I don't think I have to, little dent there. I don't think I have to apply any glue to that one. So there it is. And that was one bush. And we took that little bit of time, paid attention to the detail, and we've got some nice tulips here that I feel confident in using in a design and not worry about them falling off for my customer. So that's it for this video. Like I said, it's a short one, but it's an important one because you really have to go that extra mile, take that little bit of extra care, and you'll have a product that will endure and not be a disappointment to your customer and to you. So I hope you enjoyed that it gave you a little insight into the best way to prepare florals for a design, and that you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, visit my Etsy shop, all those good things. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.